Relative clauses. Other relative pronouns.
Mother, this is Anu's brother with whom I went to school.
Renu, I know him very well. He's the same boy who I met at our shop last year.
Oh, so you know each other very well.
I remembered the day when he came with an idea of purchasing a painting for his mother. In the conversation, we come across relative clauses being introduced by relative pronouns. Here are the sentences. Mother, this is Anu's brother with whom I went to school. He is the same boy who I met at our shop last year. I remember the day when he came with an idea of purchasing a painting for his mother. In the first sentence, the relative clause whom is used as the object of a preposition. In the second sentence, the relative clause is introduced by the relative pronoun who. In the last sentence, the defining clause is introduced by when, as in the sense of in which. Definition. Relative pronouns introduce relative clauses. The most common relative pronouns are who, whom, whose, which, that. Usage. In relative clause, we use who to refer to people and sometimes to pet animals as the complement of a preposition with collective human nouns but not with things. Whom to refer informal and always with a preposition. Whose to indicate possession by people and animals with a preposition before a relative pronoun. Which to refer to animals and things. To introduce defining and non-defining clauses. When the clause refers to a whole sentence. That instead of who, whom, or which to refer people, animals or things only in defining clauses. Where, when, why to introduce defining relative clauses instead of at which, on which, or for which. Let us look at a few examples. Cambridge is a school where children from more than 50 countries are educated. Where is used to denote a place. The heavy rain, which was unusual for the time of year, destroyed most of the plants in my garden. Which is used for additional information. Neil Armstrong, who was born in 1930, was the first man to stand on the moon. Non-defining clause introduced by who. My mother's company, which makes mobile phones, is moving soon from Mumbai to Delhi. Relative clause with extra information introduced by which. 2001 was the year when terrorists attacked the Twin Towers in New York. Relative clause introduced by when.